Hello, welcome to CLSB Politics. Sean Briscoe speaking. Um, while I'm waiting for all the campaign finance reports to come out in completion, I've got a few, but I'm still waiting on others. Uh, I thought it'd be a good idea to talk about elections that are happening, with the next 72 hours. So here we are. So Texas has an election. It's the 18th district. It's in the middle of Houston. And they are having a runoff for a congressional seat. So it's a special election runoff. So it's like 3 degrees removed from anything normal. And it's being held on January 31st. So it's even weirder. And so it's tomorrow. And so it's not being held on a Tuesday, but it's being held on a weekend, which is interesting. And this should, be this should be an interesting race. So basically, the winner will serve out the remainder of the former Turner who passed away in office, his term for the 119th Congress. So this person will be representing a large chunk of Houston, and taking him through basically the remainder of the year until January 20th. So they'll basically be in office 300 days. Sylvester Turner died on March 5th, 2025. And as well as you do when you die, you leave your seat vacant. Now, what you're asking, you're like, wow, Sean, that sounds like a really long time, ago. What? Yeah, in fact, it's 331 days ago. Governor Abbot is a really rolling piece of crap. He basically, because the margins are so tight in Congress right now, he put off 785,000 Houstonians from having any representation in Congress. Almost 1 million Americans, zero representation in Congress outside the Senate. I mean, Ted Cruz and Cornyn are a lot of things, but representative is probably not what I would describe them to Houstonians, right? Of course, Greg Abbott's also gone after Houston. He's taken over their Department of Education. He's really just nailing this city right, left, and center because he knows Houston is the key to Texas turning blue, and it scares the crap out of him. And it should, because, he's a right-wing nut job. But anyway, get back to what I was saying. 331 days ago is when they lost representation. That's criminal. So we've got 2 candidates that have made the runoff. Christian Menifee, he's a former Harris County attorney, and he got 28.9% of the vote. Amanda Edwards, who's a former Houston City Council member, finished second with about 25.6. So, and this was like an 18-way race, okay? So pretty even. I think this is a very even race as far as the math goes. Anyone could win this one. As far as the money goes, Christian Menifee has raised about 2.2 million, and Amanda Edwards has raised about 1.7. And they're almost tied on cash on hand. This was as of the 11th of January. So pretty even battle, I would say. I don't usually endorse in races because it's not really what my channel does. But I'll be honest, I've been following Amanda Edwards so she's currently in the city council, and she got on my radar years ago. I mean, literally years ago. And I thought she was an amazing candidate because she's run for a couple things before this special election. And she's also running for the primary on March 3rd. So she's not going away, even whatever happens in this race. But I'm a big, big fan of her. She's incredibly smart. I like where she is on policy. She'd be a great voice for Houston. She's young, dynamic. I mean, young compared to Congress. Okay, which Jesus, I'm young compared to Congress. But I think she's exactly what Houston needs, and I think Congress deserves. I think she would be given a couple years in Congress. She could have a profile equal to AOC or Jasmine Crockett. I think she is one of the more dynamic speakers that I've seen come out of Houston in a long time, and she's a solid representation of her generation. You should go to her website at edwardsforhouston.com and check her out. If you're in Houston or you have friends in Houston, please tell them to go vote tomorrow in the election. That would be awesome. And that's kind of man, I can't think. I mean, I cannot think of anyone I've endorsed since Kamala. It was all that one went, but Amanda's got a solid chance to win this. And I hope everyone who's in Houston who sees my show catches, at least just goes checks her out. I think you'd be very pleasantly surprised. So my thoughts on this election, this race overall. Long time coming. I think it's criminal. I wish there was some way you could go after Abbott for putting off the election this long. I mean, taxation without representation, we used to throw tea into the ocean for that kind of stuff. So I really feel like these Americans in centrally, and I felt this way once I heard he declared the election 9 months. Literally 9 months out. It was ridiculous. And because I mean, we all knew 1 million people were going to run for it. We all knew there's going to be a runoff. We all knew it's a Democratic seat. And what's interesting about this seat is that it's a zombie seat. It's a zombie district, actually. It's dead and it doesn't even know it. It was drawn in 2021. They've redrawn all the districts. So not only are these candidates running for this seat, they're running for a whole nother seat in 30 days. That isn't even this seat. It's got some crossover, but not much. I mean, it was like 50 or 60% crossover. So there's a whole nother seat they're having to run for along with this one. It's a logistical nightmare. And I really do hope Amanda Edwards wins this one. But she's not even done. She then has to go in and fight for it all over again in a different district, or same district but different district, again on March 3rd. So quite the warrior, and taking on, and they knew this a year ago. This is not something that they found out. No, I mean, they found out they redistricted, but they knew that the Republicans were gonna pull that crap anyway. So this was known. She is a warrior. Go to vote Amanda Edwards in Houston. Do us all a favor in Texas. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. Oh, real quick, like and subscribe if you haven't. It's like, it's Friday. What do we want? These are all the places I'm at. If you watch my show, you already know. And I've got a PayPal on my YouTube. You can become a member of my Substack if you want to support this channel. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.